The problem with silence is that, guess what? It's more noisier than when you talking. When you silent, it's like you tap into, you tap into a lot of things. You could tap into people's thoughts and stuff like that. Not that you're actually trying to do that. It's like it's in the wind. You know what I mean? I can pick up more from a person being silent than I can actually talking to them. It's like when you're talking to somebody, everything is just surface level. It's really it's all facade. What you want somebody to think about you and stuff like that. So and they got this old saying. They say if your lips moving, you lying, right? If your lips moving, you lying. But I tell you, I don't want to be too long. Silence, man, it's so noisy. It's a lot of noise in silence. I hear a lot of people talking, man. I hear a lot of people talking out there. And I'm trying to figure out what, my opportunity to free people from whatever they're trying to be freed from. Because we all feel like we're in some type of bondage somehow. It doesn't really matter who you are, what your status is. It's like we're all trying to be freed from something. Uh, I think freedom means a lot of different things to different people. I think people's idea of freedom, it's, subjective for sure. Freedom. It's, purpose is hard to figure out. Like I said, man, a lot of things have already been done. They say it's nothing new under the sun, right? So, you sitting here, you trying to think about what your purpose is. And the only thing I can come up with is making myself a better person for any eyes that want to see what it's like to be a better person. Okay, I gave up on trying to change people and stuff, whether it has to do with their dietary habits. People are going to do what they want to do at the end of the day, man. It's funny because a lot of times people are afraid of this so-called freedom. People are afraid of being healthy. You know why? We talked about this, guys. I talked about people. Some people are sick just because everybody else is sick. That's how much man, when you talk about this validation thing, guys, it's on a whole nother level. I don't think people really understand how much these people want to be validated. I told you guys know I'm an empath. And when you think about being an empath, you think about, okay, so I feel other people's feelings, whether they're happy or sad. But I told you guys a couple of weeks ago, it's so much more deeper than that. I feel like people's need to be validated. I'm not talking about anyone in specific. I'm talking about, guys, when I'm out here walking in public, I just study people. And it's like everything they're doing, they're just trying to be valid. It's just like, it's almost sickening to my stomach because, I'm kind of living for myself. Life is short, and it's really all about me just improving myself on a daily basis. But when I look out here, I see people, they go to the extreme, even if it means destroying themselves to be validated. You know what I mean? People, guys, I don't want to be long. You know what I mean? People, guys, that have so-called rejected me. I'm talking about whether it was friendship or some woman rejected me. Why did they reject me? Because I give them two choices. Either you can roll with me and be free and be on this certain path of illumination, right? Or you can choose the path of, you know, stand in the world. It's called stand in the world. When you're in the world, you have to be validated, even if it's to your own detriment. You have to stay on that road of validation. You cannot come with me. You cannot hang out with me unless you step away from the world. You know, that's the bottom line with that. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, guys. I just really want to tell you guys, you know, silence is so noisy. It really is. It's so noisy. And the things that people are doing and saying, I understand there's some crushes out there that are trying to figure me out. I don't understand. Some of the stuff people are doing, I don't really understand why they're doing. Well, actually, I do understand why they're doing it. And I wish I can sit them down and tell them why they shouldn't be doing it. But it's not my problem to fix people out here, y'all. Most people are configured by their past. They've been hurt, blah, blah, blah. That's one thing, just to close it out for real, y'all. I have really worked on is I want to move forward, and I want to act in. I don't want to be a victim to what happened to me in the past. I tell myself every day, I've got to surpass that. I cannot allow what happened to me in the past to define my future. I can't do it. And I see that's what a lot of people are doing these days. They can't help it, especially women, man. I think women really have a problem with that. They have a problem with letting go of the past. You know, I'm going to talk more about that, guys. I got to go.